Okay, I have just now returned from the rapid prototyping facility, and I have picked up the components for my modules. Here's one of them. This is what I call a C-base. That's the inside well. The other side, basically a truncated pyramid piece. And the way they basically will join with another module is like this. They don't fit together yet because they have to be sanded down. And the third one is gonna go like that. And of course, once you can do that, it's just a matter of having the rest of the pieces to be able to fit them together. This is the second component. It's not the biggest one. It's the second biggest one, I guess. But I think it's just about as complicated, or maybe more complicated than this piece. This is like a universal joint component. And once I sand it down, it'll be able to fit in there like that. I'll have some thumb screws that go on this side and this side, and that way when they're loosened it can freely pivot. When it's tightened, it'll hold it in place at any angle you want to set it to within its pivoting range. Here's the next component. It is the if this is the X pivot, this would be the Y pivot. If this is the X pivot, I should say, pivot about the X axis. I guess in airplane or aeronautical lingo, you can call it the roll, and you can call this the pitch. Or would it be pitch and yaw? But this would be the Y-axis. So this piece goes in there, and this sits in there. It should be able to position this cylinder, this telescoping shaft component, any angle. This piece looks almost the same, but it's got a thinner radius. It'll slide through there, and the idea is it can telescope, it can translate up and down. The black part is going to be a part that can rotate to tighten or loosen so that you can hold it in place. And if you see these notches, those are that makes these pieces like fingers that grip onto they grip and hold on to the other piece. And this is the connecting plate component, and it also fits in there. And the principle, this one works on the same principle. It also has gripping fingers. And the idea behind this component, it's just a thumb release. basically goes in there. What that would do, and there would be another one in here as well. These two pieces would connect together, and that's how the two shafts can join together. This clip is supposed to hold onto that pin, and you press it with your thumb when it's mounted in here. Press it in, and that's how you can pull the two pieces up. You can release them so that you can pull them apart. And these are the rest of the components that I had made, and they're basically to hold this piece. The dog bone piece, one of them goes in there, the other one holds this piece in there, and there will also be a dog bone connector that goes in there, and a thumb screw would go in there, and the rest of the pieces are, when I connect these two pieces together like this, the other pieces go into those, and it's going to be a piece that it's like a button that you slide back and forth to release these types of components so that they can be held together or separated.